in far Karator, Shou was promised where she did not wish to go. An arranged marriage called her west, but finding Raijin was her only quest. She agreed to cross the ocean wide, not out of love, but to change her side. If marriage brought her to the Sword Coast shore, then she would use it and nothing more. She came to Waterdeep with hidden pain, still shaken by the loss of memory's stain. Her brother was missing, her path unclear, but finding him was what had brought her here. At first, she planned a darker way, to kill her husband and leave that day. But when she met Shou face to face, she found in him a gentler grace. He treated her with warmth and care, and Shou, surprised, chose truth to share. She told him why she came so far, to search for Raijin, her lost star. Shou did not turn from her or flee. He said, "Then let this marriage simply be a name, a shield, a way to roam. We will go searching. You are not alone." And so they wed, but not for sure. Then left at once, instead of honeymoon glow. Together they began to chase the thread of where Raijin had lived and where he led. In Candlekeep, among the books and light, they searched from morning deep through night. There they learned what Shou longed to know, that Raijin had walked the world below. He had been one of the leaves of old, a hero brave, determined, bold. He also built the White Lotus Way, training monks in discipline each day. Then Shou and Shou sought Nemish out, Torrent Nemish, strong and devout. He had once studied under Raijin's hand, and still upheld his teachings through the land. There, Shou found purpose, calm, and peace. He chose to stay, to train, to seek release. Shou saw in him not duty, not disguise, but someone true and good and wise. So for the first time, free of fear, they came together, honest and sincere, no longer bound by only need or name. Their marriage had become a living flame. Not long after, Shou was sought by a Dona lone walker, who had fought to gather hope from what had been, and call the new leaves forth again. Adona was Darius's daughter, proud and strong, the child of one who had fought along with Raijin in those older days, when heroes moved through darker ways. She asked Shou to help build something new, a band of souls, both brave and true, and Shou agreed to take that role, though grief and longing marked her soul. The new leaves walked a dangerous road, for the soulmonger spread its dreadful load. While they searched out that cursed thing, Elminster came like the start of spring. He gave them relics, old and rare, the capes of leaves for those who dared, and Shou received the one that shone with power that had once been Raijin's own. It gave her speed no eye could trace, as if she moved through more than one place. And when she struck with hand and will, her blows were swift enough to kill. At last they faced the soulmonger there, in darkness, ruin, smoke, and prayer. They won the fight, but victory came with pain that no one else could name. For Shou was wounded deep inside, a mortal hurt she could not hide. Though she still stood and still drew breath, her body had already turned toward death. She went back to White Lotus then, to Shou and to Torrent Nemish again. Nemish saw the truth at once, and knew there was no healing left to do. But he could not bring himself to say that Shou would soon be gone away. So Shou stayed by her through each day, not knowing death was near that way. A few soft days then passed them by, with quiet mornings, open sky. Shou later said before the end, they were the finest days the gods could send. Then finally, her strength gave way. Her wounds had taken all they may, and Shou, with peace at last, slipped from the world she had moved through so fast. In the afterlife, she opened her eyes beneath a cherry tree and gentle skies, And there stood Raijin, waiting still, dressed as he had been in Karator's hills. He smiled and said with joy so plain, "I knew you would find me again." And sister and brother, long kept apart, met once more with a full and healing heart. But Shou remained among the living land, with grief now written into hand in hand. He mourned his wife with breaking breath, a man remade by love and death. He sold his family's wealth and name, and turned it all toward a single aim, to carry White Lotus through the earth and give its teachings wider birth. He wore Shou's cape with pride and pain, and kept her memory bright through every plain. Beside him stood Nemish for years, through battles, students, loss, and tears. Together they trained those yet to rise, new warriors strong, disciplined, and wise. Generation after generation came to carry White Lotus like a sacred flame. So this is Shou Ho's true song. She searched through grief and traveled long. She found not only her brother's trace, but love and purpose and the resting place.